Hey everybody, welcome. Today I've got a big project going. I don't know if you've ever heard of the HAT. It's a restaurant in Southern California and California, probably in general. The HAT is known for its world famous pastrami. The first one opened in 1951, I believe in Alhambra, California. And from there they grew out. Well, anyway, they have got a chili that my family just loves, that they have there, that you put on your burgers, your fries, whatever you want it on, they'll put it on. So I found a copycat recipe. We're going to give it a try today, see how it comes out. I'm hoping that we can nail it, but we'll see. I've got my beef ready. It says 80-20 or 85-15. I did the 80-20 because their chili seems pretty greasy to me. I've got flour, pepper, chili powder, my cumin, garlic powder, beef broth, some vegetable oil, which that's unusual. I do not cook with vegetable oil. I only use olive oil, but the copycat recipe that I found calls for canola or vegetable oil, so I went vegetable. I also have my salt out, cayenne pepper, my organic Worcestershire sauce, and I've told you about this before. The reason why I get this one is because it is free anchovies, which I've got a family that has life-threatening allergies to fish, and fish products, so this is the sauce we use. It tastes just like I remember my mom cooking with Worcestershire sauce, but it's free of fish products. I also have tomato sauce, some onion powder, apple cider vinegar, sugar, and beef bouillon because it calls for not only the beef broth, but some bouillon as well. Oh, and I have a bag of flour because it calls for flour. So anyway, this is exciting. I hope I've had really good luck with these copycat recipes. I've had some from KFC, I've had some from Olive Garden, I've had some, I don't know, there's a whole slew of them in my recipes that I have used that have been just perfect, or just with a slight tweak I could get it perfect. So anyway, this is today's project. Let's get started. Got my meat in the pan. Let's get this going. Turn on my fan. Get my stovetop going. Alright, we're going to start cooking the meat. Got to get it browned, and then I need to take my fabulous chopper and chop it into very small pieces. This is very greasy meat compared to what I'm used to cooking with. We don't do this kind of meat in my house. We do very lean beef. And the concerning part on the recipe is it doesn't even call drain off all this grease. But like I told you, when you get it at the HAT, it's very greasy. Meat's coming along nicely. It to cook a little more before I can really chop it too much, because right now it's still kind of not quite cooked. Okay, we're starting to chop now. Looks like we're almost cooked. Looking good. You want this in finely chopped sections here, so we gotta really pay attention to it. There's still a couple clumps, but you want it finely chopped, not big hunks of meat. I've already got all my seasonings out and separated. Looks like we did good. We're ready for the next step. Okay, now it's calling for 2 tablespoons of oil, and again, I don't really understand that because that meat is awfully greasy. But we will listen to what they want. There's one. And here's 2. Okay, now you add in your flour, and you're just supposed to cook for 2 minutes Keep stirring because you want it to turn into a pasty looking meat, apparently is what it calls for. Just gotta keep stirring it. What it said was, add oil, sprinkle flour over meat, stir 2 to 3 minutes until slightly pasty. Okay. Alexa, set timer 2 minutes. Sorry friends, that's what I use for a timer, is that device. I'm not going to say its name because then it talks back. You just keep stirring it. It's not getting pasty. I don't know when it's supposed to happen or if it even does. We will keep stirring. Maybe I should turn the heat back up. Maybe that was a mistake to turn it down a little bit. Anyway, then we're going to add in, once the 2 minutes has passed, then we're going to, or maybe 3 minutes. I set it for 2, but if it's not pasty, we'll go another minute like it said, and if it still isn't, we're just going to call it. But anyway, then you add in your seasonings. What do I have? I have everything out. I've got my chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, sugar, salt, pepper, cayenne, ready to go. So we're good. Just need to keep stirring. I don't see it changing, do you? Still looks the same to me. Alexa, stop. Alexa, set timer 1 minute. We're going to go for the full 3 minutes, friends, because it still looks the same to me. And maybe it won't change, but they claimed it would. So we'll give it the 3 minutes and see what it does. I really hope this is a good copycat because my family will be very happy if I've nailed it. We shall see. It's exciting. There's another little chunk. Alexa, stop. Okay, now it still looks the same to me. I don't see any difference. It still looks greasy. It's not coated or whatever they claimed it was going to be. But anyway, we're adding in the seasonings now. So this is going to be chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, sugar, salt, pepper, and cayenne pepper. That I'm going to pour over the top here. And then we're going to stir this in really good, and we're going to set another timer. Alexa, set timer 1 minute. Make sure we stir it in really well. If you're hearing any tippity-tap noises, it's the puppy. She just ate her lunch and she's over there happy dancing. Next up is the liquids, which I do not have ready yet, so that's going to be a problem. I didn't have time. I shouldn't have started the meat, I guess, but I got excited. I had to get it going. Boy, this smells good. Definitely smells good. The easiest way for me to do this is going to be to do it in steps. So I took the pan off the heat. I'm going to add in the 8 ounces of tomato sauce first. We're going to get everything in here and then I'll put it back on top of the heat. Because there's a lot of stuff that goes in here. So I think this will be my easier way to deal with it. Okay, tomato sauce is in. It calls for 1 1/4 cups of beef broth. Here's a cup. And there's a 1/4. Now it calls for 1 teaspoon of beef bouillon. There's 1 teaspoon. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, however you want to say it. 1 tablespoon. This one's a tongue twister. We're just pouring it in because we can't say it. There we go. And it calls for 1 teaspoon apple cider vinegar. Here it comes. There we go. Now we're going to turn the heat back on. Pan back on the heat. Start stirring. We're going to get it heated back up and everything mixed back in, since we've added a lot of stuff in here now. Now we want to bring it to a boil, so I'll turn it up a little bit more. The coloring's right. I haven't tasted it because it's not done yet, but the coloring is right. And see all the grease floating on the top? That's exactly what their chili looks like. We shall see, folks. It's looking promising though. I just don't know what it's going to taste like yet. Gotta get it heated up. And then once it gets boiling, we're going to turn it to a simmer. And then you let it simmer for 25 to 35 minutes, it says. So I guess I'll probably go 30 minutes. And it does say stir often, add water if it gets too thick. But we're not at that point yet. Right now we're just trying to get it to boil, and then we'll put it in simmer and wait and see what happens. It's just starting to boil. See the bubbles? Little baby bubbles. We'll get it going pretty good, and then I'll put it on simmer. It's starting to boil. That's good news. Got a huge grease slick over here. I really don't think we needed the oil in it because the meat was already super greasy, but I don't know, they know best. We'll see what the copycat comes out like. Now we're going to turn it to simmer. We got a good boil going here, see it? So I'm going to turn it to simmer. We're going to put the lid on it, and we're going to keep coming back and checking on it. I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes. Alexa, set timer 30 minutes. All right, let's give it a check. Still looks really wet, so we're doing good. But remember, they did say if it started getting dry, to add some water in. It still looks good. It's not getting dried out yet. Smells good. We shall see. Okay, let's give it another check. It's been about another 5 minutes. Looks like it's coming along nicely. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. It never dried out. It's still very liquidy and greasy, which is, I guess, what you want, because that is what their chili is like. Now I'm going to shut it off and we'll see what happens. It's been the 30 minutes. They said 25 to 35. I went for 30. So we're going to shut it down and let it cool off, and we'll check it again before I put it away. I just put it right back on the burner that's off, but it has been off the heat for the last 10 minutes. I wanted to take a look at it. It's thickening up. Looks good. It's still really hot though. I'm going to wait for it to cool off, and then I'm going to give it a taste test. I'm going to take it back off the hot burner. Move it over there where it's a little cooler, and I'll come back in 20 minutes and check on it. So this is what it looks like. It's got good consistency. Really reminds me a lot of their chili. I've only had their chili once. I'm not much of a beef eater, but let me take a bite. I think that tastes an awful lot like it. I'll be interested to see what my family says when they come home. That tastes a lot like it. I don't know if it's right on. I'll update you at the end of this video, but it smells like their chili and it does taste like their chili. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good news. I'll let you know.